Hello, one practical thing to have in your web conferencing and video calls, I think, is to include real-time closed captions, subtitles. To do that, we need to set up another virtual device, because by default you have some web camera and this is sending its feed to a driver, or actually the driver is driving it, and this driver is now... Where's the drawing? I'm drawing here. Okay, so this driver is now sharing this feed with, for example, Skype, Zoom, or stuff like that. Now, if we set up another driver, let's call it virtual driver, and feed the original driver's feed into him, and then tell the operating system that this is our default driver, then simply Skype, Zoom and WhatsApp and everybody will see the modified camera feed with included subtitles and translations, biological signals, Twitter feeds, whatever we want. So basically you need to install this Open Broadcaster Studio, and you need to install plugin Virtual Cam, and this is it actually. Then you just need to tell Windows that this Virtual Cam is your default camera, and you can put anything inside this feed. So now let's see how I put the subtitles in. The easiest way is to use the web service webcaptioner.com. Unfortunately, it runs only in Chrome browser at the time, because it uses the Google speech-to-text API that is not yet implemented in other Chromium forks such as Opera or Edge or Canary, and it's definitely not implemented in the Dinosaur Firefox browser. So you go to this webcaptioner.com, you see I have put green background for one particular reason, so that I can make them transparent. To make those transparent, you have to go to filters, use the default chroma key filter, and without filtering it looks like that, but when I apply filtering it looks like this. Now another practical thing is to also have real-time translations, and to do that, just a second, I need to connect my phone again. Or actually I will use the previous stream. Yeah, okay, I will do like that. Okay, it's easier. And I will use Google Translate service. And I will say that we need live transcriptions, transcribe. And what we see on the screen right now is my live translation in Spanish language. Now let's see how accurate this was. It looks pretty accurate. So now I will switch it back to Spanish language. let's try it in French. Hello, hello. Is this France speaking? Where are you French people? Bonjour, bonjour. Or something funnier, I think Japanese or Chinese would be cool. Okay, I also see it would probably work faster if I would download the French offline translation, but I'm not gonna download now, we don't have time. Okay, so this is another practical thing. Of course, I could format this to look nicer. First make it landscape-ish. I could also make this transparent, definitely. Filters. I will just do color key. It's an easier algorithm. I will say custom color, and we will filter out the white color, and it looks ugly. Yeah, I would have to work on the readability of this, so this is not the most practical, but I'm totally sure that there is an online translation service that has an API and is able to output the text only, not like a video of it. Okay, another practical thing that I mentioned is using biological signals. For example, here, where's the camera? Here I have an Arduino Nano connected to my computer via USB, and basically just a galvanic skin response sensor. Basically these are just two electrodes with 5 volts differential, and when I get anxious or when I lie, because this is also a lie detector for police and FBI and similar Slovenian or European agencies, when I lie or when I become anxious, my glands start sweating more, and it happens in about second or half second, and that results in higher conductivity. So those two electrodes that are now sending 5 volts differential voltage to my two fingers, when I sweat a lot, when I become anxious, it is easier for current to run through my sweaty hand. So that's how lie detectors work. So I'm really excited about using Arduinos for signal capture, and I think with such a system that you are able to include this signal in your camera is a really practical and advanced and powerful way to prove your research in real time. Because if I would be streaming this right now to YouTube Live, it can be private, so that I don't compromise my research for further publishing. 444. Then. Actually, YouTube Live is the best proof that I have actually done these measurements at that particular time, and it's also really practical to conduct research remotely. So these are just some ideas. So we have subtitles, we have translations, and we have biological signals. Now the easiest way to use subtitles, I think, would be to really to basically just use your web browser, the Chrome browser, to go to webcaptioner.com, set it up so it looks nice to you. For example, in this case, I would say something like, yeah, I want to use the full screen. I don't use background color, so I will just, this is gonna be black, I guess. Yeah, so it's gonna be 255. Is this white? Yeah, this white. Okay, so now it looks normal. So now basically, if I take a normal phone with a camera and I do a video call to somebody, and I keep my laptop next to me with this web page showing, in that case I'm actually making live subtitles for my recipient to easier follow me, and it also forces me to speak more clearly and provides me a sort of a feedback on how easily I am understood. For translations, also you can use your phone, show your translations in real time, and stream with other camera, or you can screen capture that phone into OBS. And for biological signals, practically anything that you can. I did the same filtering when I was doing, just a second, where am I now? When I was doing, it's the same filtering, this one, you know, because let's see, without the filter, it's like that. It's just a screen, you know, on Windows. It's a program, and if I filter out the white color, I get something like this. So that's it. Please come forward with suggestions, comments, ideas. I'm always looking for new creative ways to do communication and research, and I want to see some of your tips and tricks. Thanks, bye.